What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, in this one, I want to talk about Terra Luna Classic because Terra Luna Classic has been in my portfolio, a big player of mine for I don't even know how long. Ever since May of what was it, 2021? Or is 2022? I really don't know at this point. It was such a long time ago that we saw the collapse of Luna, and the change to Terra Luna Classic that I really don't remember how long it's been, but I know Terra Luna Classic will have a lot of popularity and still has a lot of popularity. You still talk about it and you still get a lot of traction. It's just maybe not as popular as it was. Or anytime you see the FOMO come into it, you then start to see the build in popularity and you still see people that are talking about it. I talk about it every now and then when you do see the popularity, I do end up talking about it quite a bit because it's a large position that I held. It's also my largest gain when it comes to percentage wise, right? Seeing me being able to gain, 70,000% at one point is amazing, is absolutely amazing. And to know that I only invested $43 into this play and it turned into what it is, this is something that I want to see, completely follow through and, hopefully get up to the level of 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, a dollar, and, fully recover and do everything that we all wanted and dreamed for it to do. But there are currently a lot of people or a few people that are flip flopping, that are maybe don't fully believe in Terra Luna Classic or only believed in it because of maybe the attention that they were getting, or only believed in it to a certain extent to where now you're seeing everything else that moves. People have this mindset of what have you done for me lately type of mindset. And this is something that usually doesn't succeed within the crypto market. It You have maybe a little bit of success here and there, but not to the same extent that you all dream of having. Like if you're looking to get to millions of dollars worth of value, or gains, or multimillionaire status, most likely you have to go through a couple of bad time periods within your holdings, right? You're going to see some negativity and people just want to see positivity, so it's all about what have you done for me lately. Like I was watching Horrible Bosses. It brings up a quote that they have there that I always for some reason quote. Me and Erica quote a lot of movies all the time, but you can't win a marathon without putting a few band-aids on your nipples. And honestly, I didn't get that, but I guess your shirt rubs against you. Anyways, the point is that you have a difficult time period in every investment that you make if you're looking to gain a significant amount. And I feel as though Terra Luna Classic is at that point still. And then once we see the altcoin season thrive, we're going to see Terra Luna Classic absolutely explode out of nowhere, just like we're going to see the same thing with XRP. People are talking down on all of these plays, but then when they start running, now they have nothing to say, right? When it ran in October, or was it December? Or December, I think it was. When it ran in December, there was nobody quoting that this would be a negative, or that this would absolutely collapse from here. They were all insanely positive, and nobody wanted to say anything negative because they felt as though they would just be wrong, because the next day it was 100%, the next day was another 100%, the next day was another 100%. So it was moving quite a bit. So there are people that are flip flopping. That's the point of this video, is that I'm not going to go through names or anything like that. I don't want to do that. I never want to do that unless they call me out directly. I mean, some people have done that and created an enemy out of me. Actually, only one person has done that. There's no other person that has created an enemy out of me. So that goes to tell you something. I'm a likable guy, as well as I usually am cool with what anybody says and the criticism that comes from anywhere. But let's take a look at Terra Luna Classic and where it stands right now, and let's just give more of my opinion of where I believe Terra Luna Classic will be in the end. So, guys, look at Terra Luna Classic. It is currently at 1% of a penny. It is at the drop zero level, so it is not at the added zero level like it was more recently. We are seeing this up 7%, which is kind of in line with the rest of the market, which is around a 7.23% increase. We're also seeing that the market cap is at a $632 million market cap with $27 million worth of volume. Now, we're also looking at the volume to market cap ratio, and it's around a 4.22%. I typically like to see this a lot higher. It shows the level of popularity that it does have. However, we know what Terra Luna Classic popularity can be when it starts to run, but we know that it shows really low levels of popularity when it's at down times, right? Where you're not seeing a ton of volume. $27 million worth of volume is nothing compared to what we've seen in the past. We've seen billions of dollars worth of volume in a day. The highest point that we've seen this at this lower level was, I believe, 0.00006. It might be 0.00065. But somewhere around that 6 level, and we want to see that not only at 6, but break up to 7, 8, 9, and hopefully drop that next 0. But anyways, I've seen some tweets saying how from some people that Terra Luna Classic is a horrible investment, and the community killed it, and the fact that it will never see the success that we all want it to see. And maybe that's right, by saying we have kind of these expectations that are ridiculously high. So yes, I understand where that's coming from. But to say that it's dead and it's a horrible investment is ridiculous. I think Terra Luna Classic definitely is a good investment when it comes to wanting to gain something extra on your money. So from here to a 2x, to a 3x, to a 4x, to a 5x, to a 10x, you're definitely going to see that happen. Now, the level from that to now another 10x, which would be a total of a 100x, to get to a $57 billion market cap, $58 billion market cap. Can we see that happen? I truly believe that we can. I truly believe that we will, with the level of FOMO, the level of hype that gets into a lot of these plays. Terra Luna Classic has yet to see that level of an impact. Yes, it did get to halfway from its all-time high at these levels. I'm not talking about all-time high of $120. I'm talking about all-time high from these levels of circulating supply. Yes, it did get close to that, or halfway to that point, meaning that it has so much more room for growth, and it shows as the altcoin season is approaching. So, in my opinion, I feel as though it will be worth a penny. It will be worth somewhere around that range. We will see retracements and things that are here and there. But for you to say that something is completely dead after all of these maybe, I wouldn't say years, but months of talking it up and saying that Terra Luna Classic is getting to $1. Hell, it's getting to all-time high. It's going to $5, $10, all these different things, and completely flip and say Terra Luna Classic is a bad investment. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Because if you state that, then that means that you didn't understand what the worst case scenario is. The worst case scenario, in my opinion, is that this does grow a 10x. That's the worst case scenario, right? In my opinion. When it comes to the best case scenario, we're seeing more increases over that, right? Or sorry, worst case scenario, I didn't mean to see that drop 0. Worst case scenario is getting back to the all-time high. The best case scenario, obviously would be to burn off the entire supply and see the algorithm back in place, and see the stablecoin repegged, and all of this, right? That's the best case scenario. There's so many opportunities and so many outcomes in between those two extremes, right? That I feel as though you're going to see a level of success, especially even at these levels. And for me, I'm going to see success regardless, no matter if it finds a way to come all the way back down to a $100 million market cap. I will still see success because I invested in it at the lowest point possible. However, I want everybody else to see success because we see what Terra Luna Classic can be in the form of popularity. So I don't know. I wanted to put this video out here. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you know who I'm talking about in the comment section, feel free to put that in the comment section. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.